Today is day 20 and I am pooped out, but only because I had an amazing day, a really long and amazing day. And I can't even believe I went for as long as I did without having any issues physically. I mean, other than maybe just normal stuff that wouldn't surprise you, I guess. And that little baby, can you hear that baby? So it's kind of fun. But this is my physical video, so I'm just gonna get right into the physical stuff because I am ready to go to sleep. We have to leave kind of early tomorrow. We're heading out of here tomorrow. So I've forgotten to mention how amazing I've slept the past 2 nights, and how, like, when I woke up, my skin looked so good. And it reminded me of before I started teaching, when I would wake up and I was able to just sleep as much as I, needed. And just how good my skin looked when I did that. I remember that. I remember that time. So yeah, my skin has looked really good, and it's just been so nice to just lay there, in the morning, not be in a rush, and just, I don't know, it's just been really nice. Now when I woke up this morning, I didn't really feel any different than when I was fasting. I was so really, really, really exhausted, and, like, I guess that's not really the right word. That's pretty basic, exhausted. My heart was just pounding harder. Just sitting up was a little hard. I had to take my time doing that, and walking up the stairs was hard. Like, breathing was hard. All those things were the same. So I'm still in ketosis. So it didn't have enough carbs to take me out of ketosis. So there's that. And yeah, so my blood pressure is still low, and so still, like, sitting up slowly is important when that's happening. When my heart is working harder and stuff. But after I get going, I'm great. Like, I feel way more myself, and I'm definitely more energetic. And today, the girls and I, we went to town, and the boys didn't want to go, and so we went to town and to Seattle, and we just had so much fun today. And I realized it was the last store that we were in, the last place we were at. I realized my back was hurting me. It was sore. But we walked oh my God, with the biggest, steepest hill. Oh my gosh, it was so steep. There's no chance I would have been able to do that at all if I was just on water. No chance. Not even at all. I would have gotten down that hill, I would have gotten down the hill. And then what I would have done was I would have had to say, oh, I'm just going to sit over here and you guys go and basically have your day. But I got to have that day with them, and I'm so grateful for that. Oh my gosh, I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. And still, like, with this fast, all the meaning is there. All the feeling is there. The commitment is there. Just a different type of commitment. And yeah, I just listened to my body and listened to the situation and my kids, and I'm really grateful that I did, because today was so much. It was just, we made so many memories together, and there were just so many different aspects to today. I'll probably get into that in the thoughtful video. I'm not even gonna do it right now, but so as far as like details go, I thought I figured out a way to make juice-ish, something that I could drink without having to buy it, but it would require me buying a blender and then using cheesecloth to like to filter the fiber. But first of all, when I went into the store, the line was like halfway through the store. Second of all, almost everything was gone off the shelf. Third, their bathroom was closed. I had to go pee so bad. Yeah, I was leaving there pretty bummed. So I got a little discouraged, and then I went to another place, and they actually had a $50 juicer as seen on TV, so maybe it was okay-ish. I know it was centrifugal, so it would kill most of the nutrients, but any juice I'm buying is going to be, other than this one juice I found at Costco that's made in San Diego, cold pressed. That was probably the close to the best tasting one, but the least sweet, so that was really good and cold pressed. But yes, most of the juices that I'm able to buy is, you know, made centrifugally because it's like so much faster, and they wouldn't sit and like use a masticating juicer for that. So yeah, so whatever, I almost got it. I put it back. I put it back because you know what? We don't have any room. Where am I gonna put it? Someone gonna sit on their lap? Are they gonna sit on their lap while we're driving? That's not gonna work. So I decided that I can make it to San Diego, and there I'm 90% sure my brother has a juicer, and we'll be there for like two nights. And then my friend, I'm sure she has a blender or something. I can just use her blender and stuff. I would just love it if I could have like any type of green basically. But I do love parsley. Parsley you don't really get very much from parsley, but I do love it. Parsley, especially not with a centrifugal juicer. Oh my gosh, I don't think I get anything from it. But like spinach, kale, maybe like a quarter, half a green apple, and lemon juice. That'd be amazing. Be so good. Be so good. Like, I love green apples, but just a little. Be so good, and it wouldn't be like overwhelmingly sweet, but everything is just so sweet. Oh my gosh. It's like chemical sweet. It's crazy. I don't really remember that with my 20-day fast. I don't remember being like that, but I really wasn't eating sugar before this too much, just here and there a little bit. I really wasn't eating it much, so I don't know, maybe it's because my palate was even cleaner going in. I have no idea, but it makes me question. Well, I'll have this really thoughtful. Hang on. Okay, yeah, I'll talk about that more in my thoughtful video. Anyway, yeah. So I thought I figured a way. Oh, God, I really got into a long-winded thing about that, about the blender. Yeah. Well, anyway, I ended up putting it back, and I was like, I'll figure it out. I just won't have that much juice. You know, I'll just have just a little bit of juice, and I just won't, because it's adding up. It's so expensive. Oh my God, it's so expensive, and like. It's just a lot. I wasn't figuring that, you know, water fasting is really cheap, so I'm just adding up right now. Anyway, so we'll see. I'll make it there. I'll figure it out. I just won't do that much. Is probably what I'll do. Just won't do that much juice. Time work. It doesn't take that much to like really give me, you know, help me to feel more energetic. You know, I'm not really doing that much as it is, but. I'm feeling like time warped. I know I mentioned that before, but like when it's 6 o'clock, it feels, no, when it's 3 o'clock, it feels like it's 6 o'clock, but it's not because of the time change, because that would make sense with the time change. It's because we've done 9 hours of things, and my work, usually I teach every day, and I'm done at, you know, between 9 and 10, depending on how much feedback I have to do. So my day doesn't start until a certain time. And so in my mind is figuring, okay, 9 hours of like activities other than work, you know, my day starts basically at that time. The rest of my day starts. so that's why, like, because of the time that I usually start the rest of my day, like 8 or 9 hours of like activity would be 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock, it'd be like time to get ready for bed and stuff. So anyway, yeah, I'm a little bit that there's that thing, but then there's also the whole where like one song feels kind of like 20 minutes sometimes or an hour. It's just, I don't know, it's just like it varies. I'm having some weird things going on with time, and also having a little bit of weird, maybe a little bit of dissociation, a little bit here and there. I don't know. Not as much since I started drinking the juice though. So I think that was more of like a symptom of the water and urine together. It's okay. Yeah, so like I said, I did amazing on today. I did amazing during the day. I did amazing. I did so good. And like walking up those hills and walking up this massive set of steps, I was behind most of the time. The girls were like, here, let me hold your hand, like pull you along. But and so they joked I was usually behind them. I was almost always behind them, but I think I did really good. And yeah, oh my god, when I did these massive set of steps and then also like massive amounts of like really high incline, I mean, my heart was pounding, but like, oh my god, it wasn't pounding on my chest like it could have been, and my legs were just like jello. They're like jello right now, and the calves were really feeling it,